Welcome back to the channel. Monica Loop here at the Love Messages. So today we are going to be doing a bonus reading for you. In this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your love life, your financial situation, and your personal important message. I'm going to also end off the reading with some advice. Okay, your love life, your financial situation, and your personal message, okay? So for your love life, you have the Fool. Wow, very nice. Okay, so your message here for your love life here is to take a leap of faith, to take a risk here when it comes to your love life. I do feel that there's a lot of potential here for someone, especially if you're meeting someone new or you're starting a new journey in your love life. There's definitely sunny times ahead for you, and it's going to require you to take a leap of faith. That's the message here for you, Libra. What else do we have for you? We have success. Okay, so I do feel whatever you're starting, whatever's new that you love, that you enjoy, whether it's a person, a new relationship, a new journey in your love life, it is one that is going to lead to success. However, if you have been uncertain about starting something new, or you've been uncertain about taking a leap of faith, many of you are being guided right now to take that risk. This new person that's coming into your life, if it is a new person that's coming in, this person's very successful. They are somebody who has the potential to bring a lot of success to the relationship, to the partnership with you, okay? I do feel that you won't need a lot of anything to start this, right? So, you know, going into a relationship with baggage or feeling that somebody is bringing baggage to the connection, I feel the connection is going to be very light. You're attracting somebody new. Some of you are going to go on a journey, and you are going to meet somebody on your journey. And whoever it is that you're meeting on your journey, this person's bringing success to your life. You also have romance. Ooh, so whatever this is, it's going to lead to, it's almost as if what I'm getting for you, Libra, a fairy tale energy, okay? And you all know I keep it real in the readings. I don't like to make the readings sound fake, okay? I like them to sound realistic. I like them to sound as if they resonate with you by keeping everything on a realistic ground here. So the Fool, success, and romance is indicating that you should be open to new pastures, new endeavors, new travels, because on your travels you will meet somebody who really lights your life up, and it's going to lead to a lot of success. Some of you have already met this person. Some of you are questioning whether or not this person's the right person, but what you're going to quickly realize is that this person came into your life to bring you success and to bring you this feeling of joy and romance. But it will require you to take that leap of faith. If you're not willing to take that leap of faith, or you're not willing to put yourself out there, this may be an opportunity that is lost. Okay, so, you know, even if you go on a simple journey, you can meet somebody important and special, and this is what the message is here for you. Now, for your financial situation, you have the Judgment. You've come to some sort of major realization about your financial situation. Maybe you came up with a really good idea, or you came up with a really good, concept. Now you've awoken the giant is what I'm getting here. So you're coming to a realization that something here needs to change, but I feel you have received some form of an epiphany. Okay, you've received some sort of form of an epiphany, some information about your financial situation. Tell me more about this. I feel this is a good thing because a lot of you may have been in the dark for quite some time about your financial situation, but it's very important that you keep your eyes and ears open. That's what I'm seeing here for you, because you will receive an important message, and this important message is going to allow you to transition towards something that's greater for you or better for you. So a lot of you are taking a new path when it comes to your financial situation. Things are not going to be the same is what I'm getting here. Perfect timing. Yes. So there's something here about doing something at the right time in the moment that is going to bring you success. And oftentimes anything to do with business or finances, it's all about timing. Okay. I know we don't really talk about how important that is, but it's really all about timing, right? So for many of you, this is about coming to a realization. There will be an opportunity that presents itself to you out of the blue. Okay. The judgment is out of the blue energy. So there's going to be an offer, or there's going to be some sort of enlightenment that comes to you. Some of you have already gone through this, or some of you are going to either see this very soon come into your life. Some of you are already in the process of this, okay? Because the timing is going to be different for everyone. But essentially here, you have the judgment and perfect timing. So this is definitely about recognizing and realizing how important opportunities are when they come in. Okay. So if this is an idea that you've come up with, if this is something that, you thought of and you said, wow, this is a really good idea. If you execute this at the right timing, it's going to lead to a lot of financial abundance for you. But it's important that you're open to ideas. Okay. So if you're doing the same thing over and over again, and you're not bringing any freshness or new energy into what it is that you're doing, then this could be the message that you need to hear. Okay. So just be open to opportunities, and you're going to know when something feels right. Okay. So listen to that, right? If you feel like, oh yeah, this feels right, I feel like I'm in alignment. When you're in that flow, you're just in that flow and everything's in alignment. That's when you know something's for you. Okay. If there's a bunch of resistance and blocked energy and you feel like you're swimming up against the current, then that's an indication that something is not for you and it's time to shift gears. So many of you are shifting gears right now when it comes to your financial situation, and you don't need to be worried about it, because this is about the realignment. It's called the realignment that's happening for you. You also have reconsider. So some of you still have to reconsider what it is that you're doing. Some of you are doing something that's connected to your work and it's just not in alignment with you. Okay. And if that's the case, like I said, you're going to feel this resistance. You're going to feel this energy that's pulling you away from what's really important. That's when it's time to reconsider. And this is what you're going to realize as you go on your journey, as you go out there in the world, as you look around online, you're going to realize, well, you know what, maybe I could be doing this, or maybe I can be doing that. And it's going to make me feel more in alignment and more fulfilled. So once you figure whatever that is out that you want to do, it's all about perfect timing, and you're going to know when it's perfect timing, because you're going to know when something needs to end or change. So this is the message here. You are in a transition at this time. Now your personal message is the moon, and I feel the personal message is really personal. Okay. The moon energy is talking about our emotions. It's talking about our deep-seated feelings that we really don't share with anybody. Okay. This could be our emotional thoughts, our emotional outbursts, the things that just make us cry and emotional, right? So the moon here is indicating that your message here is to be more in touch with your emotions. Okay. Some of you have been turning your emotions off, or you've been pretending like things don't bother you, or you've been avoiding certain things. And what the message here is for you is to really stop doing that. Okay. Start to connect more with your emotions. If you feel like crying, it's okay. Actually, crying is very therapeutic. If you feel that you need to mention something because it's not in alignment with you, mention it. If you feel that you have some sort of needs, wants, or desires, but you are afraid that if you express those needs, wants, and desires, you're not going to get the reaction that you may have expected, express them. The message here is about being in touch with your emotions and not feeling scared or worried about expressing them. The more you express these emotions, the more you will be able to create more clarity in your mind. Your intuition will work better. You will recognize and realize what is for you and what is not for you. What is the message here for you? Let it go. Yeah. So there's something in your life that, again, you're ignoring, or you're pretending that it's not important, or maybe you're suppressing your emotions, and it's saying, let it go, cry it out. If something here has been difficult for you, cry it out. If something has been weighing you down, you know, do something that can release these emotions. This is why the energy here is letting go. Some of you may not realize this, but what's actually been blocking you from being able to find success is your emotions. So finding healthy ways to let out those emotions through exercise, maybe meditation, crying, doing therapeutic things is what is going to help you to release these things that have been blocking you, because some of you have been blocked by certain things in your life, and you're trying to make sense of it, right? You're saying, well, why do I feel blocked in certain areas of my life? It's because you're not listening to your emotions. Your emotions are a sounding board. I've talked about this so many times on the channel, that our emotions are important, and sometimes we dismiss our emotions, and it actually causes health issues when we do that. So listening and being open to that is going to be really important. Okay, let's get some advice for you, Libra. What is the important advice for you at this time? What's your important advice, Libra? Okay, your biggest piece of advice is the Seven of Cups, the Sun, and the Two of Cups. So there's two ways that I can interpret this energy, and I'm going to tell you in both ways. The first way here is that if you are seeking happiness, fulfillment, and abundance, which a lot of you are working towards every single day, you know, sharing happy times with your family, or creating and building a family, just bringing more joy in your life in general, you need to get clear on what that vision looks like, okay? A lot of you want this abundance, you want this happiness, but you don't know how to go about doing it. So the message here is to get extremely clear on your vision. Whatever it is that you want to do, get extremely clear on it. Create a 30-day plan, you know, start implementing the practical ways of doing things, not just being in fantasy, okay? I know it's very, very easy to have this want, need, and desire, but the hard thing is to actually implement these things into reality, right? With Neptune in your 7th house in Aries, there's a lot of illusion surrounding, you know, the other, or what you expect from the other, right? So this is about getting really clear and in alignment with what you want, okay? So vision, and then actually writing it down, and then taking the steps, the day-to-day steps that are required to make that happen. The Seven of Cups here is also talking about options, okay? You have choices and options. Don't feel that you need to stick to one thing or do one thing because that's the only thing that's out there. You have so many options, Libra, that you can literally choose from anything and anyone. So whatever's in alignment with your vision, your wants, desires, whatever's gonna make you happy at the end of the day, get super clear on it, and then start taking practical steps towards it. That's your biggest piece of advice, okay? Thank you so much, Libra, for tuning into this, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.